Hi, you guys. My name is Jenna Gibbs. I am a personal trainer and I teach high intensity interval training as well as yoga at the University of Iowa Recreational Services. Today's workout will be about a half an hour. It's going to be introduction to high intensity interval training for beginners, okay? The main reason I'm offering a beginning class is I'm 30 weeks pregnant. So I can't go all out in the high intensity stuff. So I've got a lot of great beginner moves today. Yeah, it should be a great workout. It should get your heart up, okay? We are going to start with a warm up and we are going to have a cool down. So that's going to help make it 30 minutes. For our warm up, we're just going to start really easy with some dynamic stretching. So marching in place, hugging your knee to your chest. This is what we call dynamic stretching. My belly's in the way, but you want to try to get that thigh as close to your chest as possible. Good, just kind of working on balance. So really try to squeeze it in there, side to side. Good, I call this marching knee to chest. Good, next dynamic stretch, marching quad stretch. Okay, you're gonna try to stay upright in your torso, alternating quad stretch. All right, a lot of people make a mistake when they stretch the quads. They kind of hinge the hips. Don't let that happen. Keep the hips open, chest up. Get that heel to the glute. Good. One more there. Then we'll turn back to the front. We're going to take the knee up and out and down. So just, I call these hurdle lifts. Track athletes usually do these hurdle lifts to warm up before doing the hurdle. So we're taking our knee up, out to the side, and circling it around. Warming up the hips. Good. Just a few more of these. Good. Warm up for the upper body. We're going to reach towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to try to pull our elbows down and together behind us. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. So if you have a resistance band at home, a really great thing to do here would be to put that band in between your hands and pull tension down on that band behind your head, okay? Keep your abs locked in. This is gonna force you to really open up that chest. Okay, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good, last warm up that we're gonna do, well, second to last, is going to be glute bridges, okay? If you have a hip circle at home, this is an option where you can really use that. But if you don't have a hip circle, no big deal. We're gonna actually do 16 glute bridges to warm up. If you've got the hip circle, it will go around your thighs. Come on down to lay down onto your mat. You want your fingers to be close to your heels. That makes sure your heels is close to your glutes. And we're gonna lift into that bridge 15 times, pressing the front of your hip bones to the sky. Good, and if you've got that band on, it definitely makes it a lot more challenging. There's 4, we're going for 15. Good, lifting, starting to turn on the back of the body. 6, 7, 8, think about really driving your heels into the mat. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more. Really lift. Should feel those glutes start to activate. 2, and last one. And lift. Awesome. Go ahead and come on down. Main reason we want to do something for the glutes is anytime we're lifting, doing high intensity, we really want the backside to be awake, all right? We don't want it to be sleeping, okay? Last warm up, we're going to do rocking toe raises. So if you can, you're going to lift your toes off the ground and then rock forward, come as high as you can. So you're kind of rocking back and forth on those toes. This is a beginner class, so we don't have a ton of jumping, but we do have a little bit of light jumping. So it's important to warm up those calves. Good, rocking back, forward. You want your feet to be stacked right underneath your hips. Try to get up high on those heels, okay? This should be a body weight calf raise. And actually, if you're gonna do a lower body lifting or strength training day, you should do a few body weight calf raises just to get the arches of your feet turned on and your lower legs ready to go. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're ready. We have 2 high intensity interval rounds today. We're only doing them for 2 cycles. 35 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. It's only about 7 minutes of work, okay? In 2 rounds. We're gonna practice all 4 moves, and then we will jump into them. So for our first set, we have an air squat with a pull down. So if you've got that resistance band, you can use it overhead. All you're gonna do, feet as wider than hips, you're gonna reach and pull those elbows down behind you, okay? So do a few practice rounds with me. Reach, elbows down, reach, elbows down. Once we get into the circuit, you're gonna do this fast, all right? So we all know high intensity interval, we wanna get our heart rate up. So when we're doing air squats or body weight squats, we're going for a little bit of speed, but we don't wanna lose that form. Okay, let's do 3 more practice. 2, 1, good. Next move, let's practice it. We'll practice with our right foot. All you're gonna do is take a huge step forward, block jump, huge step back, block jump. Okay, so do it with me, warm up. 1 step forward, 1 step back. You're always gonna lead with the leg that I call. So if I call right, you're gonna lead with that right leg. Let's try a few on the left. If I call left, you're always stepping first with your left leg. Okay, good, practice round there. Last one, caterpillar, let's practice. Back of your mat, you're gonna squat down low, pedal out the feet to plank. Optional, do a push up here, walk back in, stand up from your squat. Now let's go through a few practice rounds. When we get into the circuit, we're gonna have to do these fast, okay? In 35 seconds, I find that you might only be able to do 4 or 5 caterpillars. Good, 1 more practice. Squat, walk it out, find your push up, and walk it in, and stand, good. Very last one we have is a high knee run or butt kick. So if you're gonna run high knees, move those arms, get those knees up. Since I'm 30 weeks pregnant, I will call out high knee run, or I will be demoing butt kick, okay? Butt kick easier for beginners, high knees for those of you who are a little more advanced, okay? So let's do it. We've done our practice round. We're gonna get into 2 rounds, hardcore now, okay? I've got a little Tabata timer on my phone to keep us going. So starting air squat pull downs, reach high, here we go, 35 seconds. And remember what I said, air squats, when you're doing high intensity, pretty fast. Here we go. Keep your weight in your heels, halfway there. Woo! Good, last 30 seconds. 15 seconds off. We're gonna come into that big step block jump. Lead with your left foot. Start at the back of your mat or to the side of your mat. Here we go, step, jump. Okay, lead with the left foot the whole time. Okay, beginners, maybe your jump's not super high. More advanced people, get a vertical going. Here we go. We're over halfway, 10 seconds left, guys. thing we warmed up those calves. Good, resting. Next one, caterpillar, back of your mat. Walk it all the way out, push-ups. If you can do push-ups without the knees, go for it. Here we go. Starting now, enter through that squat, strong push-up, walk it back, stand. You can also jump every time you stand, kind of turning it into like a little burpee action. Good. Hit that push-up, good form. Pedal it out. We're almost there, guys. Pedal fast. Good. Rest. All right. High knees or butt kicks. Pump those arms. 35 seconds. Starting. 3, 2, 1. Go. Do it with me. In place. Just like you're warming up to run the 200-meter dash. Here we go. Focus on keeping your arms 90 degrees the whole time. Here we go. 15 seconds left. Pump those arms. If you're in high knees, use those abs. Get those knees up. Three, 2, 1. Amazing job, you guys. Round 2, very little rest. We're gonna hop right into it. Reach and squat. Okay, 5 seconds to recover here, then we'll get a drink break after this. Ready? Reach, squat. Speed squats if you can. Keep breathing. I'm doing it with you guys. This is the second round. After this, we switch up the exercises. Here we go. 10 more seconds left. Keep the weight in the heels. Good. Woo, when you pull those elbows down, it forces you to keep your chest up. Awesome. Rest. Step, block jump. Lead with the right foot this time, okay? You can start at the back of your mat or to the side of your mat. Right foot. Big step, jump. Big step, jump. Good. 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 So if you're not pregnant or have a physical limitation, work on speed of the step, all right? Quick change of direction. We're over halfway. Let's keep going. Lead with that right leg. Try to get off the ground. And rest. Caterpillar, back of the mat. Remember, pedal those hands fast, okay? We don't have time to mess around. 35 seconds, that's all it is. Whew. Starting now. Paddle it out. Get that push up. Paddle it back in. If you're struggling with this, you don't have to do a push up. You can walk out, find a strong plank, walk back in. If you're advanced, hit that push up, knees off the ground, and maybe hop at the back. Good. 10 seconds left. And we are resting. High knees or butt kicks. Those of you that are doing high knees, you gotta use those abdominals, okay? Why I'm not demoing them. We've got 35 seconds and then we'll talk about the next round. And go. Get your arms involved. Get your butt kicking, flex those feet. Try to keep your chest up. Go, go, go. Here we go. Last 10 seconds, guys. Let's push it. Last sprint. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, 1. Very well done, you guys. Grab a drink of water. Okay, that was the first round. 7 minutes, not much rest. Good. I would say my heart's pumping, kind of like I just ran 75% or a full mile. Okay, next one. Again, we're gonna practice the moves. I would like you to practice them with me so that you're moving and continuing the workout, and then we're gonna hit it for 2 rounds. Our first one is in and out jumps for beginners, or seal jacks for those of you who are more advanced. So in and out jumps, practice them. Keep your hands tucked in. It's an agility ladder, okay? Feet in and out of that box. We want to go a little bit for speed, okay? All right, super fast. If you're a beginner, keep the bounce low. If you're advanced, keep the bounce low, but focus on quickness, okay? If you want to try seal jacks, same thing, in and out with the legs. We're going to start arms in front. Every time you're out, hands out to the side, opening your chest, okay? Seal jacks after the Navy SEALs. So let's just take a couple rounds practicing your in and out jumps with me, okay? You want to soften the knees, or hands together, hands wide. Practicing a few seal jacks. You can decide which one you want to do right here. Good, and rest, so you get the gist. Next one is walking plank, or walking plank with push-up, okay? We can't get enough push-ups. So, walking plank, you're gonna come down to plank. Our walking motion is gonna be side plank today. So side plank, hip plank, side plank, hip plank. Side to side, my advanced folks, every time you pass through middle, boom, push up. Practice it with me. Boom, push up. Okay? So you get the gist, or keep going with me, side to side planks. Okay? Keeping those hips up the whole entire time. Awesome. Whew. That was one practice round. Next one is going to be a gliding side lunge. This is more of a strength training move than high intensity, but this is great for beginners. It can be done with weight or no weight. I have a 20-pound dumbbell or kettlebell at home, so I'm going to demonstrate with a kettlebell. All we're going to do, 35 seconds. You want a super wide stance with the legs, all right? And you're just going to glide side to side, okay? Keeping both feet down, keeping the chest up, really, really pressing off the outside leg. So take a practice with me. Side to side, side to side. So this is a real inner thigh burner, outer hip. Of course, if you don't have the weight, hands can be in prayer, and you're going side to side. We're working on depth, okay? Weighted, please hold your weight at your chest. That will keep your gaze forward, okay? That's that one. The last one is one of my favorites from track and field, okay? Arms only, no lower body. So if you have weights, amazing. If not, again, not necessary. Come on down into the ground. You're gonna set up nice and tall with a bend of the knees, chest up. I can't emphasize that enough. No rounding in that back. Chest up. 35 seconds. We're gonna hold our elbows at 90 degrees, and we're gonna sprint as hard as we can. 35 seconds swinging your arms. Your shoulders are gonna burn, okay? If you wanna feel the burn even more, I've got my little 5-pound dumbbells, and I'm sprinting, abs are braced, the whole 35 seconds with my weights. So I'm gonna do the first round unweighted on these, and then demo the weight on the second round, okay? Let's do all 4 exercises back to back now, no rest. So we're gonna start with those seal jacks or in and out jumps. Now's your time to grab a drink of water. Okay. We've got 10 seconds until we begin. In and out jumps or seal jacks. Here we go. Good. In and out jumps, just working on your feet. Seal jacks, get the hands involved. Woo! I actually think seal jacks feel good. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Good, opening up to that star position. We're halfway there. We've got 2 rounds through this. Rest, all right. Side planks, walking, shifting side planks. Add the push-up. For my advanced people, you should side plank, push-up every single time. Here we go. Plank position, let's go. Walking side planks. Those of you that are advanced and not pregnant, like myself, add in that push-up, okay? Make sure you're hitting that regular plank as you transition. As in. Good. I'm just rotating my heels side to side. Last 3 seconds. Woo! All right, gliding side lunges. This is more of our strength move, so much than plyometrics. If you've got a weight, awesome, hold at your chest. If not, no big deal. Here we go. Good. So 90% of people will need to take their feet wider apart. I don't think people realize when you side lunge just how wide your stance has to be. Good, we're halfway there. Hips are getting low, you're gonna feel more of a burn that way. Last 3, 2, woo, we get that rest. Last one, come to seated. Sprinter arms, all right, we're gonna sprint. Grab your lightweight dumbbells if you have them. Here we go. Knees bent and go. Keep your chest up. There's a method to this. We're isolating upper body only, so we can focus on running form of those elbows and shoulders. Chest stays up, let's go. 90 degrees. We're just now at halfway, keep sprinting. Keep sprinting, guys, chest stays up, don't let your back round. Woo! Resting, all right. Straight into seal jacks or in-out jumps. This is our last round, okay? Then we've got that cool down focus. Here we go. Here. Woo! First half of these, I'm going to seal jack. Second half, in and out jumps. Good. Light on the feet. If jumping's uncomfortable for you, this probably means this is good for you, okay? Good. We're halfway. So if you're doing those in and out jumps, you're probably going a little faster than the people doing seal jacks. Good, quick. Rest. Side plank transitions. Hit that push up between each one, all right? Good. We have 5 seconds, so come on into that plank. Here we go. Side plank. Those of you that want to hit the push up in between, hit it. Good. You can take knees down like I'm doing. That's a great beginner move. Or keep those knees up. Full push up. We're almost there, guys. 10 seconds left. We've got some strength thrown in here. Good. Rest, gliding side lunge. With or without weight. Even if you've got a 5-pound dumbbell, grab it, okay? Adding a little weight at the chest. Here we go. I find with my toes slightly out, this is a little bit easier. I can get my knee to stay in line with my toe then. Good. Nice. So we're trying not to pause too long, shifting side to side. We've already got 12 seconds left, guys. That's it. So hitting those reps. Last 3, 2, resting. Awesome. Woo! Sprint your arms with or without your dumbbells. I'm going to challenge myself this time and hit those dumbbells. Go. This is it. Last round, we've got some cool down after this. So sprint it hard. Trying to keep that 90-degree angle with the arms, chest up. Getting your elbows back behind you. Woo! This is hard with the dumbbells, not gonna lie. Ten seconds left. Three, two, one. Awesome job. Woo. Grab a drink of water. Find some time to recover. We have just a little bit of stretching to cool down. Okay. One of my big pet peeves about high intensity interval training on YouTube and other formats is there's no cool down. Okay. So we absolutely got to stretch. That's what makes this class a half hour. Good. So after you've grabbed your drink of water, come over to your mat. We're just going to take left foot forward, right knee down, okay, on the mat. If this is too hard, or let's say you're on concrete or something without a yoga mat, you can also just take your high lunge. I like low lunge because it allows me to sink the hips and really stretch the psoas on this right hip. Okay, just holding here. If you want to, tighten your core a little bit and reach your arms up to the sky. Start to slow down your breathing here. Good. Hands frame the front foot. Straighten the back leg. Step your back foot in about 4 or 5 inches. Good. And then lift halfway. Try to straighten both legs. If you have a tight hamstring, your left knee is going to be bent a little bit. And we're going to fold over that left hamstring. Good. This is called pyramid in yoga, but we also use it in our fitness classes. Just a huge stretch for the back of that left leg, especially if you can get that left leg to straight. Ooh, that feels good. So step forward to a double leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Just lengthen your spine. Kind of stretch your rib cage away from your pelvis a little bit. And then fold back in. Step your left foot back. Now you can stay high in your lunge, or if you've got a yoga mat or carpet, lower that knee, sink into the hips. But keep your chest lifted. Don't let your booty stick out too much. It's really hard for me to demonstrate because I've got a lot of weight on the front of my body. So I got to constantly think about tucking that pelvis under, lifting that chest. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, engage your lower abs, reach your arms to the sky, lengthen the side body. Good. Hands down and frame that front foot. Straighten your back leg. Step that back foot in a good 5 inches. Halfway lift again. Those of you with tight legs, you have to place your hands on your shin, just like I'm doing. Okay. Front knee can be bent or straight. Fold into that pyramid. Draping yourself over that front extended thigh. Step forward into your forward fold again. Woo! Really get in the back of the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Try to reach your hips away from your shoulders. Stay there for the exhale and then hands on the hips. Inhale, come on up. So go ahead and shake out the legs a little bit. Last thing we're gonna do, anytime you do high intensity intervals or plyometrics, we did light plyo today. Really gotta stretch out those calves. Downward dog is a great stretch for that. Let's bring our hands down, come back into that V shape. Really press the floor away with your hands and spread your fingers apart. So definitely don't let your fingers be close together. That will protect your wrist. And then here we stretch those calves by really pedaling one knee and then the other. So pedaling it out. Good. And you're going to feel that calf stretch, especially if you're reaching that heel down to the ground. And in fact, let's bend our left knee and just hold the calf stretch in the right leg for a little bit. Breathe into it. Breathe into back of right ankle, back of right calf, even into the knee. And then switch sides. Breathe into the back of the left leg now. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Knees come down. Knees go as wide as your mat. Good old child's pose. Let your feet flatten. So you can even do that if you've got shoes on. Hips down to your heels. Walk your arms forward. Lower your head. We will walk both hands over to the right side. Awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear my 2-year-old's crying right now in the other room. So typical during these quarantine, COVID, pandemic times. Good. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Big side stretch. Don't come out of your child. Stay hip slow. Keep the hips slow. Good. Walk back to center. So you can either sit on your heels or sit cross-legged. Just sitting here. Let's take 3 huge breaths. And the reason I do that is high intensity interval training is just really gets your energy up. Sometimes it almost gets your anxiety level up, okay? And afterwards, we really want to feel good and feel those endorphins kind of rush through our body. So exhale all the air out. Deep breath in through your nose. We're just doing 3. Keep breathing in. Mouth to mouth. If you want to add an arm raise, do it with me. Inhale, deep breath in as you reach the arms. Out the mouth. Last time, big breath. Deepest breath you'll probably take all day. Out the mouth. All right, you guys, that was it. High intensity interval training for beginners. We did not slack on the warm up and the cool down, so you should be feeling pretty good for this complete workout. And I hope that everyone stays healthy and stays safe during this time. Most importantly, stay home and continue to work out in the environment that feels best for you. All right? I hope to see you guys very soon at the rec center, probably after my little peanut is born. Everyone have a great and beautiful day.